laugh on. It's the Candy and Kev Show. Candy and Kev Show. Listen up, everyone. Are you ready to have fun? It's the Candy and Kev Show. Candy and Kev Show.
Candy and Kev, Candy and Kev, Candy and Kev. Hey guys, listen. You know it's Friday Eve, and we're off to our start. So everybody, we're just gonna need you to do before we go on a second further. We need you to hit that share button. Come on, come on, come on, come on, and hit that share button. So,
hey y'all.
Okay, so Kevin.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Kevin is up and he's ready to go.
Yes,
Kevin
good
is
morning.
up and ready to go. So everybody, we're going to ask you to take a pause for the calls and hit that share button. Guess what? When I'm asking you to do it, I'm doing it too over here. So we're going to take that time right now to just take a couple of seconds to just hit that share button. How you doing this morning, Kev?
Hey baby, I'm good. I can't complain. How about yourself?
Well, I heard an encouraging story to this morning.
Okay.
As I was getting ready. There's this 100-year-old man. Well, he's actually 99. He will be turning 100 years old on April 30th.
Okay.
And so he has committed to do 100 laps in his backyard in hopes to raise 1,000 pounds toward the relief efforts in his country.
Okay.
Well, people got on board, and Kevin, check this out. His kids shared, what he was trying to do, that he was going to be 30 on April 30th. 100 on April 30th.
Okay.
And all this stuff. So guess what?
What's that?
He has already surpassed his goal. He is right now at 13, I think they said 13 million pounds that so far he has been able to raise for toward the relief efforts in his town. So I think he deserves a hand. 100 years old, because listen, there are some of us who are half his age and won't even walk 50 laps. Amen, somebody.
I ain't even co-signing on that. I ain't even co-signing on that.
But where is the lie, Kevin? Where is the lie? So once again, we thank you for joining us today. I went ahead and I was doing some shares while I was giving that little ditty. But again, we ask you, first of all, thank you for hanging in there with us, guys. We know we had a little bit of a false start earlier because technology is technology and it's going to act up a little bit. But today, as you know, we're trying to do our part in a small way, the small ways that we can. And I love to support small businesses. And so today, you'll know why. But as the show progresses, but I'm wearing my Black Girl Winning T-shirt. Yes, it's my Black Girl Winning T-shirt.
And who?
And it is, and I got this from a small business African American sister that owns the company. So many of the graphic T-shirts that you may see me wear, I get them from Izzy and Liv. Yes, izzyandliv.com. And guess what, y'all? I have the hookup. So if you're interested in getting some purchase, they do what they call their brown sugar box. I love it. Rachel Hannibal, it's very cost effective. I only do it once a month. But you get these T-shirts and you get 5 to 6 other things in this box that are curated, that are all minority business. It's a box that's curated with minority business products in there, small business, minority business products in there. And you always get a really dope shirt. So shout out to you, Izzy and Liv. Check them out at izzyandliv.com. Black Girl Winning. And I'm going to tell you why I chose to wear the Black Girl Winning shirt. Now, Kevin will tell you, I have about 11 of the Izzy and Liv shirts, but I chose to wear the Black Girl Winning
She spent all that time on Izzy and Liz, and then they even support her own brand. So listen, this is another Candy and Kev edition shirt. You can find it in our website soon to be coming. Actually, if you get a chance, go and check out our website. It's www.candyandkev.com. You can go ahead and check it out on our website, and we'll be having product up on there. Coming very soon.
It's things that we've been working on, and honestly, y'all, Kevin and I, we just gonna tell the truth. We, pre-corona, we do a lot of running around. We do a lot of things, and there were some things that, we have been wanting to do. Our management team has been asking us to do, but there was just no time. Guess what, y'all?
We ain't got nothing but time
As
now.
Nate Stallworth put it the other day, we got 8 hours of sleep and 16 hours to get things done. And I want to tell you, I don't know about y'all, but me and Kevin have actually, it's been a little different for us. It's more like 20 hours of getting things done and 4 hours of sleep for us.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
We're making progress, and I hope that you are making progress too. But listen, if today is your start of making progress, don't feel bad, because here's the thing. For the first week and a half, Kevin and I really didn't do very much because we didn't think that it would go this long. And then we got up off our, as the old mothers in the church, you say, up off our chairs of do nothing.
I thought you was going to say something else.
What did you think we were about to say?
Don't worry, you can keep going, baby. Keep going.
Yeah, so once Kevin did realize, he ain't have a...
You say it one more again. Say it one more again.
No job no more.
Say it one more. I do have a job now. I'm working for myself.
That's right. And that's
I'm working for the brand.
Are you a good employer?
I'm up and I'm on time.
No, I said, are you a good employer? Because you're talking from an employee perspective. Are you would people?
Yes, I set the example for my employees. I'm on time. I work throughout the day. I work all hours of the night.
So, but you're still working. You're still speaking from an employee status.
Yes.
Do you treat your employee as an employer?
I ain't got none yet.
So anyway, guys, shout out to all of you. So listen, if today is your first day of getting things done, go on and get it done. Start doing something. Make small strides. It took us a little bit to get our wheels a churning, but let me tell you, once that train was out the station, we've kept it moving.
Yes, because listen, all of us working from home might come to an abrupt ending pretty soon. You have in Michigan, Lansing, Michigan, they have been protesting. They went to the state capitol to protest because they want to go back to work. They want to open back up the economy.
Yes, the scene is crazy. It was crazy in Lansing, Michigan. Some would even say insane. Hundreds of protesters,
over 400,
lined the streets around the city's around that state's capital. Very few of them wearing masks to pull off what they called Operation Gridlock.
Yes.
Drivers in about 400 vehicles leaned on their horns, making a bunch of noise, while protesters were out in the streets on their megaphones protesting because they want their city open. They want their state open because people, not everybody, they
was all white, y'all. They was white folks sitting there. They had their guns out.
Do you still have my disclaimer?
No. There was a bunch of clear folk, y'all.
Let me say this, because
out there tripping.
Kevin took off my disclaimer. The views and opinion of my husband are his and his alone. I'm gonna sit here and
they was out there tripping. They was out there. They had their Trump signs up. Listen, they wasn't Detroit. I can tell you that. They wasn't Detroit. It wasn't Detroit, Michigan. It was definitely Lansing, Michigan. And they was out there just acting a pure fool. In Pennsylvania, they actually are trying to, I think they met with their congressman or whatever. They passed the bill to try to have it open up by May 1st and Governor Wolf is probably going to veto what they're saying. And so, we're saying all that to say, take advantage of this opportunity that you have available to you right now, because you don't know when the economy might try to open back up, whether it's prematurely or whatever. But make sure you open back up. I mean, you get everything that you need to get done before it opens back up, because who knows if you'll ever have this time again. Definitely.
But I want to say personally, would I would I would like to err on the side of caution.
Mhm.
I don't think that anybody should open back up until the professionals have given their
given
blessing.
okay, yes.
Not him. But until the professionals, because today, not my husband, said, not today, yesterday, him said that, he even feels that some states will be able to open before.
Him is a jackass. Why are we even repeating what him say? Him is a complete jackass. As the preacher said yesterday, you piece of dung.
Okay.
I'm just repeating what the preacher said. I didn't say that.
Views and opinion expressed by my husband are his and his
He's
alone.
a piece of
But
orange
he is
dung.
out there telling the folks that some of these states will be able to open even prior to that May 1st, that some of them, the states were originally thinking. But as I was looking in the camera, I forgot there's another small business that I wanted to shout out. I often get a lot of compliments on these earrings. I'm hoping you can see them. If you've ever visited Nolans, in their shopping market, there's Oscars of New Orleans, and he handcrafts these earrings. And a couple of years back, I was able to go to Nolans and with my husband. Well, I think it was either with my husband or my sister. I think this one was when I was with my sister, and I picked up these earrings. I'm not sure if he's still doing them, but if he did have go ahead and Google them. Oscar of New Orleans, and this is where people often ask me, where'd you get those? This is another small business procured from Oscars of New Orleans. So I like somebody called him the idiot in chief. But what else do we have going on? Oh,
Yesterday.
Kevin's favorite.
Yesterday,
One of Kevin's favorite people in the world besides me. I realized that I take second seat to this one individual. So when Kevin was kind of looking for our news clips for today, he got so excited. I looked over at his screen and did the whole emoji face like this. Why, Kevin?
Listen, you people. I love to see the underdog win, the person that is least accepted, and Cardi B has been the winner in that category. But yesterday, Cardi B actually had an opportunity to have a sit down with Bernie Sanders. So that we're going to run into that clip right now.
As he's doing that, listen. Go ahead and hit that share button. Hit your share button, because if somebody needs some good entertainment this morning, check.
By number 45, like I think, and I don't know, you tell me, I think we are going to enter like a recession. I really think that, you know what I'm saying? So many people are unemployed right now, and I feel like those people that are unemployed, not everybody's gonna get their job back when America opens back up. First of all, Bernie, let me tell you, when do you think America is going to open back up? When do you think that that's going to happen? Because there has been talks about America opening back up, number 45, and some governors there keep going back and forth. But the thing is that people are still dying and catching coronavirus. And as much as I want to go outside, because I want to be outside for the summertime, I want to be outside, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel like it's safe to go outside. So when do you think? Do you got some friends in there that kind of know a little shine? Do you want to share to the world?
Nobody knows exactly, and will probably be at different times in different places in the country, and it will not be all at once. Nobody is going to.
So, did you guys see Bernie Sanders' face? Absolutely hilarious. Listen, I give kudos to Bernie Sanders for taking the opportunity just to have that interview time with Cardi B. Cardi B is winning out here. Like I love her. I love her story. I love her from if you guys know, and I'm not saying anything derogatory about her. She went from being a stripper to a household name. And she is absolutely hilarious. She speaks from her point of view, whether people think it's a valid point of view or not. But I love Cardi B.
She actually speaks for the unheard people. That's what I'm gonna say. She, as Kevin often says, she speaks his language.
Yeah, she's definitely.
So while we're talking,
speaking our language
for the people who the disenfranchised, the bamboozled, the led astray.
Lord.
Listen, over in the Richmond County area, Richmond County Sheriff's Office responded yesterday to a large crowd outside of the City Tax Financial location on the Peach Orchard Road. So what had happened was, remember all them stimulus checks that everybody was starting to get? Y'all are blessed. I'm glad that y'all was able to get them, because some people some people don't get them. But anyway, I'm gonna just sip my tea real quick. Kevin, we gotta sip our tea.
Jamie Williams ain't get one.
Kudos to the people who got them. We can start naming them. All our rich friends.
They didn't get one. My sister didn't get one.
Dr. Naomi didn't get one. But listen, for the people in Richmond were not having it, because in a mix-up, their stimulus checks went to the their tax preparer at this place on Peach Orchard Road in the Richmond County area, and these people stormed that place.
Now
you might give me my
You might want to
money.
say, how did that happen? So what happens is, a lot of times when people are excited to get their tax money back, they'll go to a preparer that'll give them a loan on their taxes. Like, they'll do their taxes, then they'll say, okay, we're going to front you the money, and then when your taxes come, we'll take it minus whatever. So all of those people that had tax returns sent to that particular account, all of their stimulus checks went to that account. Them people was out there acting a fool. And my people was out there. They wanted their money.
They was fighting. They were listening. And at that point, because we're still in the social distancing thing, we're still, we had this corona thing going on. So even with the law enforcement, they had to be careful in how they handled them. But speaking of law enforcement and social media, I came across something from a credible source. The Better Business Bureau has put out a warning. The this thing that's going on social media, the hashtag Class of 2020 Facebook challenge. Well, the Better Business Bureau warns about posting your senior picture on that Class of 2020 Facebook challenge. The Better Business Bureau is warning people, saying that people are posting their high school senior portraits in support of this year's graduating class. But the Bureau warns that scammers can use your picture and from where you graduated from, so they get your full name, where you graduated from. Scammers are more intelligent than we give them credit for. And they will obtain and even hack into your personal business. So that's why when you see these games that go around, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite meal? What's, asking you a lot of these questions. The Better Business Bureau is using the opportunity of this Class of 2020 Facebook challenge to remind us that scammers are more intelligent and hackers. The hackers are more intelligent than we give them credit for. They use this information to get into things like your bank account, your online banking, your credit cards, and all these things. So again, the Better Business Bureau is saying, although it was a laudable idea to want to support the Class of 2020, I don't really know how putting my yearbook picture up is making anybody in the Class of 2020 feel better. But that's neither here nor there. But they're just saying that maybe you shouldn't do that, because hackers will use that. It will and have already begun to use that information to get into people's information. So while we're talking about that class of 2020, we're talking about the teens. We brought in our good friend, Dr. Naomi Hill. She is Dr. Naomi Hill Hugh. She is a board certified pediatrician for 20 years. She's been a pediatrician at the Crestville Pediatrics location in Sicklerville and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. She is also the attending staff physician for Virtua and Jefferson Health Systems. She has some tips for us our kids aren't teens anymore, for parents dealing with teens during this quarantine. Listen to what she has.
Hi, it's Dr. Naomi Hill here, talking to you about challenges and opportunities for your teens during the COVID-19 pandemic. It's especially difficult right now. They have some pretty big letdowns. The loss of their senior trip, their prom, those who are involved in sports are losing the end of their school year, and even for seniors, that all-important graduation. But we want you to work together to create a new normal. And what does that look like for them? First of all, their school day. Have them wake up at the same time every morning, take a shower, get dressed, and have breakfast. Breakfast is still the most important meal of the day. They should have a regular time to complete their school studies. And during school, there should be no TV and no telephone. A lot of students have advanced placement classes and honors classes, and it's a heavy workload. So allow them time to complete schoolwork, take a break, come back to schoolwork, even schedule in a whole hour for lunch, come back, complete more schoolwork, and if they need to, take another break and do some more. At the end of the day, allow time for exercise daily, as that is very important. When it comes to dinner time, make dinner time a family time. Talk about your greatest challenges during the day. Talk about something for which you're grateful during the day, even though you're in the midst of a forced sheltering in. And also communicate openly and honestly with your teens. Don't allow them to be inundated with cable news all day long. Listening to information about this virus, it can be overbearing. So make sure you talk to them about the truths. And if you're at all able to, make sure you correct any misinformation that they have. Make sure that they know that they should stay inside. Staying inside saves lives. And also let them know that this is their opportunity to be personally responsible for slowing down the spread of this virus and for not putting those who have pre-existing conditions at risk. Make sure you allow them to have time to be by themselves, to be creative, to listen to music, to do art, just to have some privacy. They're teenagers. They're in the house all day long with other family members, and it is very important for them to have their time. Now, in terms of screen time, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends 2 hours a day on school days. Well, we know now that you should increase that. I think it's reasonable to say 4 hours, but still keep them to the 4 hours, but they need to connect virtually. This is also an opportunity for you to get to know what the teens are doing. The teens can show their parents and even their grandparents some things. Show them FaceTime or Snapchat or video chat, or, watch them play some of their games. Come into their world a little bit during this time of social distancing. And then the last thing that I want to talk about is their mental health. If you notice that your child is sad, hopeless, they're angry, they're irritable, maybe they're sleeping way more than normal and not eating enough, and they just want to stay in a room and they want to be withdrawn and retreat from even the family, this is a red flag. Please contact your pediatrician. We're able to do televisits where we can administer a 9-question mental health assessment to determine if your child should be referred to appropriate services. So it's Dr. Hill here, hoping these little tips can help you get your teen through this COVID pandemic. Bye.
These are some of the reasons. She is one of the reasons why I'm donning my black girl winning, because although she is a whole full grown woman, she's a hashtag black girl winning. She is a graduate of the Howard University Medical School. And guess what? We trust her so much. Who do you think is our precious Plum's pediatrician? Dr. Hugh. Something wrong with Precious Plum? We take her right on over to Dr. Hugh. So listen, follow the good information and the good wisdom that this board certified pediatrician has given you. We have some black girls who are winning. We are honored and happy to present to you none other than the Miss Jade Rebecca of Jade Rebecca Productions, featuring the hailing from Kevin's home city.
Yes.
Camden Sophisticated Sisters Drill Team. Check this out, y'all. It's time to what? Level up.
Be your own boss. Love yourself. Get up and dance. Level up.
Level up, 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 level up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Them old mistakes are gone, I won't do them no more. That's old news, that's new news, I done did that before. I turn nothing into something, my comeback on 100. Let's talk it, more action, you just gon' see coming. I just keep elevating, no losses, just upgrading. My lessons made blessings, I turn that into money. They gotta never settle, this view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me, I see prayed up, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. They freeze get dropped like weight. Team love don't want no hate. I'm grinding, I'm shining, up, I'm on my way. They gotta never settle, this view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me, I see prayed up, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. All this sounds so level, on another level. Elevate your level, level. Graduate your level, there's no one on it. Nah. Hey, level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All this on me so yummy, all this sauce so yummy. No, you want this yummy, yummy all in your tummy.
Oh, tell me you didn't. Y'all weren't up like level up, level up, level up. I don't even know how to. One day, listen, coming very soon. Jade and I are gonna get together and we gonna bring y'all something because she gonna help me to level up. But that's why I wore my Black Girl Winning shirt today, because my girls are out there leveling up and winning. Follow Jade Rebecca at Jade Rebecca Productions on Instagram. If you enjoyed that video, she has so much content. Support her. Listen, if you are in the New Jersey Jersey area and you're looking for a good pediatrician, we trust our precious plum to Dr. Naomi. If you're in another state, another city, she has a whole tribe of friends that she can refer you to all over the country. We have some good information coming to you. But listen, until tomorrow, Friday, we will see you. Take care. Be well. We love you. And ain't a thing you can do about that, boo. Till tomorrow, peace.